Hello, I'm Robert, and fact-checking the stories that scare you. And this time I'm getting quite a few comments, not surprisingly, but from this New York Post article saying asteroid headed our way before a presidential election. It shows an image of what looks like an absolutely enormous rock heading towards Earth. There's no sense of scale here. This thing is only about the size of a human being. And they say, scientists recently spotted an asteroid on a direct collision course to Earth. That is a lie. This asteroid has, here's the page about it. The odds against a hit are 240 to 1. So if you hit a golf ball towards the green, and you say the chance of that golf ball hitting that green is 240 to 1. You don't say you've had a direct hit on the green. You say you've missed. You say you've probably missed. So they expect this to miss. It's not a direct collision course. There's a remote chance of a hit. If it does hit, then you could be standing directly where it's headed. Look up in the sky, and you'll be very lucky you'll see a very bright, entertaining fireball. It will not come down to ground level at that size. Just tear up. Now, if it is a rare iron meteorite, then some lumps would get down to ground level. But even then, it's very rare. There have been no cases of anyone dying of a meteorite in the United States in entire recorded history. And you get hit by numerous fireballs. And you get many people dying of the very unusual death by hailstone. The last time was in the year 2000. In a country of 300 million people, even unusual things like dying by hailstone will happen quite often. But one lady has had a very bad bruise on her thigh, needing to go into hospital as a result of a meteorite, and that's it. Entire US history. So no, there's nothing here to be scared of. And all this, the three potential, I don't want to look at the political stuff, I'm just talking about this space rock. Let's say there could be three potential impacts. And you see, based on 21 observations spanning 12 days. So only 12 days of impact, and this was discovered in 2018. That's what the date is. So tiny, you just couldn't see it beyond a short impact, 21 times over 13 days. Show the impacts, show the observations. Anyway, that's all. I just wanted to do a nice, very simple. I'll put the links. This is my, and then you could just look up here. This is my asteroid warning table. Well, it's not my table. It's the Center for Near-Earth Object Studies. The original is incredibly techy looking, and most people just take one glance and glance away. So it's a much simpler version. It's the same data. I'm interrogating exact same database. I just says what it says. No hazard, white zone. Likely collision 0, or solo to be effectively 0. Or small object that burns up in the atmosphere like this one. And that is our entire, all the things in the table at the moment. That's the entire table. And they have, that's at the more table options. I was just looking for the details about when the ones who moved objects. Through 2516 Extraction 1039. Oh yes, here we are, this one. So now these all were removed in each year. 116 have been removed so far this year. And these are the ones that are still in the date. And but just being in the table doesn't mean that they can hit. It doesn't mean they're going to hit, because they're expected to miss. And they're all listed as snow hazard asteroids. Anyway, I give all the background here, why you don't need to scare of asteroids, far less scary than lightning. I just want to give you a very short video about this 2018 VP1, totally harmless.